Money, 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 money. Have you ever heard the roar of a Ferrari? In 2003, in my hometown of Tulsa, Oklahoma, there was only 5 Ferraris in the whole city. But by far, the best one was silver with black trim and blacked out windows. And it belonged to my boss. One day he comes roaring into the office with this new Ferrari, and I'm just astonished. Man, someday, before I know it, he's in my office. He kind of sounds like Al Pacino. Kevin boy, you've given me a big problemo. Your managed services are so profitable that I had another $670,000 that was unexpected on my personal taxes. So we're going to spin your butt out to a C-Corp. Hooah! Like that, he was gone. I didn't have time to say okay or nice car. And I didn't really know much about C-Corps. But when I checked into it, it was really good if you're in the business of trust for clients. You see, the first thing about a C-Corp is the ownership has to be publicly listed at the Secretary of State. So you can't be an anonymous felon or an unknown Russian terrorist group. The second thing was that you had a board of directors. Yeah, for financial oversight, but the biggest thing was to protect clients from fraud. A mere 3 months later, he's back in my office. This time, though, he's in trouble. He wants me to take over the business because he needs money. I'll assume the $2.7 million in revenues, and he wants $162,000 supposedly for antiques throughout the office because he needs cash. Listen, to this day, I hate antiques. It was easy to say yes. But the big thing was I didn't have the money. So I had to go and approach a distant relative that was the CEO of Ingram Content, one of the largest book distributors in the world. He put up the $162,000, and I made him the first director on our board. With the deal done, I dive into the books. Now, we had gotten financial disclosures, but the first big surprise was a 4-page income statement and then a 3-page balance sheet. That's something you see at General Electric, not a small boutique IT firm. The next thing was the owner, he was skimming a minimum of $15,000 a month off the corporate Amex. That insult to injury, that Amex was 6 months delinquent. You know that Ferrari I like so much? I was paying for it. $5,497 each month. And then you had fun transactions like the VIP elite modeling of Dallas, Texas. Whatever the hell that was. I was dead. Everybody knows you can't run a business without cash. I had a disabled wife, a mortgage, a kid in college, and let's not forget the board member that I owed $162,000 to. Maybe I could be his butler. Everybody was depending upon me, my family, my staff, my clients. I was sweating bullets. And each month, the call would come in from the board. Kevin, do you need more money? And I don't know why, maybe just stubborn, but I said, no. We're going to do our trademark of streamlining technology to help clients avoid loss and improve business results. It wasn't easy, but each month we helped more clients, we got more cash, we paid down debt. But you know, what we didn't realize, we created a new standard for the industry called vetted IT support, a C corporation, patents and trademarks, a specialized competency, published authority, and published regulation compliance. You see, if you don't know all those things, you really don't know who has access to your email, your passwords, your data, and your business transactions. And that's the message I want to bring here today at the Bankers Club of Mexico City. If you don't know if your IT support is vetted, then you will regret it.